up this morning, it is the spookiest time of year. So we wanted to start the show with a little Halloween fun. Halloween Baking Championship, the popular Food Network competition, is underway, and Olympia baker Lauren Rogers of Gotti Sweets is one of 12 bakers competing. We invited Lauren over to our place to scare up some dessert. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
This has got to be such a big deal to be on a baking show.
Definitely a bucket list thing. Yes, as a baker, you're obsessed and you watch all the shows, so you just want to be on one.
I can't even imagine. I mean, first of all, I know you can't tell us who won, but how did you do this under all that pressure?
I don't know. It was a new experience. I do work under pressure all the time, but it was a different kind of pressure. You know, when you have cameras and lights and all the different people. I work in my bakery by myself. I'm a one-woman show, so to go from just being a solo person to 50 people in the room was kind of a shock.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
And I hear they kind of do stuff to mess with you during the competition too.
Yes, they throw in different elements into the challenges to throw you off. The last element was we had to put meat in our cakes, so it was kind of tricky adding chorizo to a cake. That was. I never thought I would be doing that.
Although, you know what, there are some times, like maybe when I was pregnant, like, could you put some chorizo in that apple pie? All right, what are we making here today? Because I am not a baking level champion status, but I see you've brought something for us to do.
Well, I brought some fun stuff, some cookies. So we're just gonna do some really fun cookie decorating. I'm gonna show you kind of the different steps to decorating these cookies, and we're just gonna have fun with it.
All right, well, let's get started. So.
Okay, awesome. So usually, you start with your cookies baked, and then you wanna add your little outline to that. So I'm gonna make you a little decorating tube so that you
decorating tube?
Yes, so that you can add, and I'll show you how to pipe these on.
Okay, that's
so that you can add.
I mean,
your
the
own
way
little...
you just wrangled that wax paper. Okay,
I know.
Wow.
I've done it like 1,000 times, right?
So impressed. I am.
So
you don't even have to buy those bags. You're that legit.
I don't. It's really because when you, depending on what you're making, you might not want a big bag, and sometimes, and those bags are predetermined, the sizes and everything. Yeah. So while we're talking, I'm going to start doing an outline so you can see how that's done.
Why don't you do the spider, because that one looks difficult.
Oh, the spider?
The ghost.
Oh, I just started. Hold on.
Look
it'll just take me a second, and you just
steady
do
hand.
Your little.
She's like, if I wasn't going to be a baker, I would have been a doctor, a surgeon.
You know what? I would have. I actually dropped out of college once I got to anatomy physiology.
Did you?
Yes. Because it's just like, I like having fun. I'm more of a party girl, right?
I'm with you. And this is quite the way to start a party.
Isn't it? Would you like to try one?
Sure, okay, I'll try one. So I noticed that oh gosh.
So hold with one hand to whatever, are you left-handed? Oh,
yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, and then just really slowly, look at you. That's it, she's hired.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Yes.
Oh no.
There you go, slow. It's okay, take your time. Look at you go.
Calm down. Easy does it.
Look at you go.
Easy does it, okay. This is why I didn't want to do the spider.
This is amazing. I love it. You have no idea.
I do.
I've taught so many people that you did fantastic, actually awesome.
It's not as scary as I thought it was going to be.
And I have some cookies that already have the outline dried on them so we can fill them in. And then you just take your tube and go to town.
I know royal icing dries relatively quickly, but how long do you usually have to wait for it? Like before you want to fill the rest of it in so it's not pushing at your borders?
I usually, honestly, I just do my borders, and I'm doing usually like 50 to 100 cookies at a time. So by the time you get to your last pan of borders, it's already dried. You can set your cookies in front of a like a fan, and that helps to speed along the process.
I was kind of hoping when I saw the outline that you could just like pour the stuff in.
You know what? When I'm in a really big hurry, I do that.
Do you? Okay.
You can take your spatula and literally scoop it in and just spread it out. I just was trying to be cute for TV though. You don't want to just like give away all the...
I definitely, but I'm thinking if I'm doing 50 to 100 cookies, I'm like,
Yes, no, totally. So these are already filled in.
Okay.
And I was hoping that we could I need to make some black icing really quick.
Go ahead.
So we can like decorate these.
The spider one.
Yes.
While you're doing that, I have to ask, why did you want to compete on a show? I mean, is it bragging rights, or I understand that
Yes.
maybe it had something to do with these. Yes.
I mean, it's just
God, I
padding
love
your
how-
resume, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you just want to say, like, yes, I can do this. I'm good at, it kind of like validates you.
Mm-hmm.
You've worked so hard. I've been doing this 18 years now.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's just, and it's really
you
been
were
an
12.
interesting. I
Good for
just turned
you.
40 in February. I'm like, 40
Happy
Club. I'm super
birthday.
excited about that.
Aw.
So I've been celebrating all year, and what better way than to be on TV?
Absolutely.
So
to give
and then
yourself
now
a
you
new
guys have me
challenge.
here. Yes.
Now, did it have something to do with your grandmother?
Well, my grandmother was the one who helped me purchase my bakery. So I was originally was living in Portland, Oregon, and I moved up and purchased the bakery. It was an existing business, and I just took it and ran with it, and here we are. Yeah. So a lot of hard work,
Good for
literal
you.
blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, we all know how rough it's been through COVID for I think everyone. So
Yes.
it's just been a lot of just staying with it, staying positive, and just really putting in the work. You have to put in the work.
And I think what helps you too is this great attitude, and you really do keep it real.
Thank you.
Tell us more about Gotti Bakery and Gotti Sweets in Olympia.
Well, I specialize. With COVID, I had to kind of pivot, and so I switched to doing mostly just custom orders. So I actually don't even have grab-and-go items anymore in my
Okay.
storefront. So if somebody needs something, they just give me a call or a text, and place an order, and I get it done.
Okay, that's
Super easy.
And that makes sense, honestly,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to these specialty items.
Yes.
You really, wow, look at the work you've done.
Can you see some of the? Oh, there's some of the pictures of my
wish-
stuff. Yes.
I wish I could have had a birthday cake like that. I like geology. Ooh, Diet Coke too.
Yes, I do everything, anything, everything. Whatever people order, whatever the event, the occasion. I mean, my favorite is weddings. I love the love. Everybody knows I'm a real
Aw,
sensitive, lovey person, and so I
love that.
love being a part of people's weddings. And I have several clients that I've watched them grow. Their wedding cakes, their baby shower
Babies?
cakes,
Oh,
the
see,
first birthday
that's
cakes.
beautiful.
It's so special. Yes, I just feel so special being included.
All right, we only have about a minute left, so
Oh
I'll
my
let
gosh.
you
So
finish.
what I'm going to do is let
Okay.
you decorate this. So
Okay.
you're just going to put little eyeballs like this
Okay.
and a little ghosty face.
Oh, cute.
And then I can show you. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
There you go.
It's okay if my ghost looks super scared.
There you go.
That's
See?
fun.
Boom. There you go.
I love
That's
it.
it. She's got another career now,
I
you
tell
guys.
you what, do you mind if I try one of these?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Please
I'm gonna take
do.
a bite of the witch hat because this one
Please
looks
do.
so good.
I made these last night. They're fresh.
Oh my gosh, you know what? Something about the consistency, the texture, it just takes me back to childhood.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you. I
Oh.
so appreciate you having me on the show. It's great. Yeah.
You are welcome here anytime. Oh my goodness. And you can watch Lauren compete in the Halloween Baking Championship on Food Network with episodes on Monday night.
Tonight.
These are so delicious.